Hey everyone, welcome to your practice. My name is Molly and today we're gonna have a mid to longer length class and more of like a flowy vinyasa, linking breath with movement. Should be fun. As always, grab whatever props you need. 2 blocks might be nice. Block, bolster, anything to bring the ground up to you. And then set your space up for something that lets you kind of get into the zone here. So if you wanna do some more vibey or music with beats, that could be fun. You could light a candle, whatever you need to do to set this space up for a place that you can return to yourself, your body, your breath, whatever's going on in all the layers of you, and separate whatever is going on out there for just a few moments and have some fun. So before we get started, I wanted to mention that if you're interested in combining your yoga practice with fitness, I'm also a physical therapist and I love to program strength and conditioning in a way that's really balanced, sustainable, flexible, enjoyable, and effective. So if you want to work out with me, you can click the link below. You can get a free trial to my app, and then it's really affordable, like $15 a month after that. So check it out. I think you'll like it. Okay, we're gonna get started in a child's pose. Bring your knees out wide and your toes to touch, and sit your hips back towards your heels. Stretch your fingertips long in front of you and then rest your forehead down onto the mat. Close your eyes down and take the next few moments just to arrive into your body. Feeling your breath cycle in and out. Maybe nodding to all the different structures of your body that we will be using. Our bones, muscles, skin, our heart and lungs, our fascia. A moment of gratitude for the physical body and the ability to move it in flowy and fun ways. And as we arrive here, also just set an intention that, as always, this practice is yours. So if you need to modify, adjust, kind of adventure off the beaten path, that's always welcome. You're here to make this practice yours, not to just follow someone else's. One more breath in, fill up. And exhale, let it go. Walk your fingertips forward, blink your eyes open, round through the back body, and unfurl all the way into cobra. Bring your feet out wide, bend your elbows as much as you want, lower your thighs to the mat, and then press into your palms to lift your heart forward and up. Stay active through the legs, engaging your quads, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. And elongate through the spine as you soften the low back. Again, options to make this less intense is to bring your feet wider, to bring your body closer down towards the mat, bend your elbows more. Good. Press your palms, lift up into tabletop, stacking your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. A couple rounds of cat-cow. Inhale to drop your belly, lift your tailbone and your gaze, and pull your heart through your biceps. Maybe lift your gaze up to the sky. Exhale, tuck chin to chest, round through the back body, push the ground away and curl your tailbone down and in. Inhale, open up into your cow shape, expanding through the front side of the body. Exhale, push, round, compress into cat, hiding your heart up towards your body, up towards your spine. A couple more rounds on your own. Close your eyes. If you want to explore any other natural organic movements in your cat-cow, please do. You can always do ribcage shifts or spirals or hip sways, animalistic movements, dropping a shoulder. This is always a good pose to kind of reset for the day and see what you need here and now. One more big breath in, big breath out. Return to a neutral spine. Walk your hands forward just a few inches. Tuck your toes and glide your hips back, downward facing dog. Press through all your fingertips, kind of suction up through the palms. Bend your knees as much as you need and press your heart back towards your thighs. From here you can pedal out your dog, lowering one heel and then the other. You could take a little side bend, gazing under one armpit. And we will be on our wrists a fair amount today, so if you would like to have those blocks underneath your hands, that might be a good idea. Good. Walk your feet all the way to the top of the mat. Take your time getting there, pressing into one foot, lifting up onto the heel, and then the other, until your feet land at the top of the mat. Drop your head heavy, let it hang down, and release your fingers and roll out your wrists here in one direction, and then the other direction. Good. Slide your hands underneath your feet so your toes meet your wrist creases, and then press down through your toes as you lift your hips up towards the sky, kind of tractioning out through the spine and the shoulders. Maybe this feels good in the palms of your hand. And then release your hands. Roll all the way up your spine. Come to Tadasana, mountain pose. Roll your shoulders back. Hands down by your sides. Open your palms forward. Close your eyes. And breathe. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Blink your eyes open. Upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge your hips back. Hands slide through heart center. Head hangs heavy. From here, shake out your head. Yes and no. You could also hold on to opposite elbows and take a sway from side to side. Then release any clasp you have of your arms. Inhale, halfway lift fingertips to a block, to the mat, to your shins. Extend the crown of the head forward as you lengthen your spine. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Plant your hands. Step your knees back into tabletop. Next breath in, extend your right leg long. Heel presses back behind you. Exhale, hug your core in towards center. Hug your palms in towards the midline. Inhale, stretch your left fingertips forward, bird dog. Nice and steady through the spine, avoiding any arching, rounding, swaying. And exhale, right leg swivels back behind left, and walk your hands over towards the left as well. So nice side body stretch. Maybe sit back into your left hip for a glute stretch. One more breath in to the right side body. And exhale. Hands back underneath shoulders. Pull your right knee into your chest. Dome through the back body. Make some space to step your right foot through. Inhale, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Engage your left glute. Press your hips forward. Reach your arms up and back. Exhale, half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Hands sweep back behind you like airplane wings and straighten to some extent through your front leg. 2 more rounds. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. One more with your breath. Good. Plant your left hand, rebend into your right knee, and then peel your right hand up to the sky. Twist open. Low lunge twist. Expand across your wingspan. Stay here for a couple of breaths on this first round. One more inhale. Exhale, plant your right hand, step your right knee back. Inhale, tall kneeling, hips drive forward, shoulders stack over pelvis, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Tuck your toes. We're gonna lean back into a genie sit. So shoulders shift back. Hips are still extended here. So straight across the front line of the body. Using your core a lot, hugging your inner thighs, engaging your quads. Inhale, tall kneeling, arms sweep up. And exhale, tabletop. Good, next breath in. Left heel lifts and extends back. Exhale, hug everything into midline. Breathe in, reach your right fingertips forward for bird dog. And exhale, left foot swivels all the way back behind right. Walk your left hand to the right edge of the mat as well for a side body stretch. Stay here for a couple breaths. Inflate your left lung one more time. And exhale, left hand plants. Curl your left knee into your chest, make some space, round through the back body, and step your left foot forward. Anjaneyasana, breathe in. Arms up, hips forward, but keep that energetic pull of your left heel and your right knee towards each other. Exhale, half splits, Ardha Manasana, arms behind you, left leg straightens. 2 more rounds. Good. Rebend into your left knee, plant your right hand, low lunge with a twist. Open to the left. And find that spiraling motion, so you're pressing down into the right palm to really let you lift up and back with the left hand. One more breath in. Exhale, left hand plants, left knee meets the right. Breathe in, tall kneeling, arms sweep up. Drive your hips forward. Exhale, genie sit, hands to heart center. Shift your shoulders back. Stay engaged and pulling in towards midline. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, tabletop. Take a moment to wiggle it out here. Hopefully feeling a little warmed up. Maybe equal parts stabilize, mobilize, moving with the breath. Then we're gonna find our salutation of the day, and it'll be familiar because we did the postures as our warm-up. So sit your hips back into child's pose. Exhale. Inhale, unfurl into cobra. Thighs land, heart opens. Exhale, cat pose. Round the back body, curl in. Compress all the air out. Inhale, cow. Open up the front side of the body and expand. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your palms, send your hips up and back. Inhale, step forward, halfway lift. Elongate your spine. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Breathe in, upward salute, arms overhead. Lean back. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, Ardha Uttanasana, fingertips to shins or to a block. Exhale, plant your hands. Drop your knees to the mat. And sit your hips back to child's pose. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, cat pose, round the back body. Inhale, cow, open it up. Sinking breath with movement. Exhale, downward facing dog. Opposite foot steps forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Push down through your feet, root to rise up. Upward salute. And exhale, fold back down. Move at your own pace. Inhale, halfway lift. If that looks anything different than me, that's fine. Exhale, knees plant. Send your hips back, child's pose. One more round with my cueing. Inhale, cobra, and then we'll do one more round on your own. Exhale, cat pose. Round through the back body, push the ground away. Inhale, open up into cow. And breathe out, downward facing dog. Breathe in, halfway lift, top of the mat. And fold. Let it go. Sweep up, open, expand. And release it back down. Halfway lift. Exhale, make your way back to child's pose and move through one more round on your own. Let it feel good. Get into the zone, linking one breath with movement, knowing that it can involve and include any other different transitions or postures that are serving you. Building a little heat. And we'll meet in child's pose. 3 breaths. Regather yourself. And one more half round of our salutation. So roll forward to cobra again. Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck your toes straight into downward facing dog. Breathe in, bend your knees, gaze to the top of the mat. And breathe out, hop, step, float, walk, whatever you want to do to get there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, drop your head, drop your arms. Push down through your feet, circle your arms out to the side and overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. Shift your weight into your left foot. Step your right knee back and lower it down to the mat. Low lunge. Anjaneyasana, breathe in. Exhale, half split. Sweep your arms back, straighten into the front leg. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Rebend into the front knee. This time, pluck your back leg off the mat. And roll your right hip forward as your fingertips reach to the sky. Exhale, modified pyramid. Straighten into the front leg. Sweep your arms back and bend slightly into the back knee as you fold down. Good. Inhale, fingertips support you. Spring off the left leg. Right heel lifts, L shape. Exhale, fold. Right foot meets the left. Utkatasana, chair pose. Bend into your knees. Reach both hands high. Legs can be as wide as you'd like. Exhale, hands to heart center. Shift your weight into your left foot again. Right knee lifts. Single leg chair and exhale, airplane. Lever your upper body forward, press back through the right heel. Body is parallel to the floor. Big transition, reverse warrior, breathe in. Right foot plants, toes angle out. Left hand up and back. And exhale, side angle. Left hand onto left knee, right fingertips forward. Inhale, runner's lunge with a twist, right hand plants. Pivot onto the ball of the right foot and sweep your left hand high. Exhale, fallen lunge. All 10 toes face and pivot to the left. Drop your right hip down. Inhale, horizon lunge. Press down through the outer foot and the right hand. Lift your hips up from the mat and left fingertips face forward. Good. Circle your way all the way to the back of the mat. We're pivoting to the right into Skandasana. Bend into the right knee. Roll onto the heel of the left foot. Your right heel can also be lifted here. Right fingertips plant out to the side. Inhale, twist open to the left. Big transition. Exhale, make your way towards the top of the mat. Plant into your left foot. We're gonna find half moon. Left fingertips for support. Inhale, pivot your hips to the right. Peel them open. Press out through the right heel. And gaze can follow the right fingertips. Spend an extra breath here. Breathe in. And breathe out, forward fold. Right foot meets the left. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands. Tabletop. All the way back to child's pose. Move through vinyasa, cobra. Breathe in. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana. Push your feet, rise up, upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart center. Shift your weight into your right foot, step your left leg back, lower your left knee down. Anjaneyasana, breathe in. Ardha Uttanasana, breathe out. High crescent lunge, press down into the right heel. Lift your back knee. Open up through the hip. Exhale, modified pyramid. Straighten your front leg, bend into your back knee, sweep your arms behind you. Okay, fingertips land in front of you, L shape. Lift your left heel off the mat. And exhale, forward fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Knees are bent and strong through the legs as your arms reach up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Single leg chair, shift your weight into your right foot. Breathe in, lift your left knee from the mat. Good, exhale, airplane. Lever your upper body forward, press back through the left heel. Heart reaches into your thumbs. Reverse your warrior, plant your left toes back at an angle. Keep your right knee bent, right arm reaches up and back. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Side angle pose. Left hand plants, pivot down towards the mat. Roll onto the ball of the left foot and twist open to the right. Exhale, fallen lunge, all 10 toes pivot to the right as you sink your left hip down. Inhale, lift up. Horizon lunge, exhale, walk your way to the back of the mat, pivoting to the left. Skandasana, bend into your left knee, straighten your right leg. Left fingertips spread out. Inhale, right hand reaches to the sky for a twist. Exhale, transition to the top of your mat, preparing for half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, right hand to a block or to the mat. And then peel open, stack your left hip on top of your right. Extra breath in. And breathe out, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your knees back. Child's pose, move through your vinyasa. Roll forward on an in-breath to cobra. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, tuck your toes, glide your hips back. Downward facing dog. Breathe in, make your way to the top of the mat and elongate your spine. Exhale, fold. Push through your feet, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Let the air go. And release your hands down by your side. Feel what you feel. All the circulations, the micro movements, the breath, the heartbeat. Any shifts in energy. We're going to move through this vinyasa, or this sequence, one more time on each side. Blink your eyes open. Shift your weight into your left foot. Inhale, low lunge, Anjaneyasana, right knee lowers to the mat. Exhale, half splits. 1 breath per movement. High crescent lunge. Modified pyramid. L shape, spring forward, lift your right heel. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, breathe in, chair pose. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Right knee lifts and hovers. Exhale, airplane. Reverse your warrior. 1 big sweep of the left arm up and back. Exhale, side angle pose. Right hand plants runner's lunge with a twist. Open up as you breathe in. Exhale, fallen lunge, pivot to the left, sink your right hip. Lift up, breathe in, sweep your left arm to the front of the mat. Exhale, pivot to the right, Skandasana at the back of the mat, bend into your right knee. Twist open with your left hand. Exhale, half moon at the top of the mat. Plant into your left foot and open to the right. 3 breaths here. Option to explore. Option to stay steady. Option to bend your top leg and reach back for the top of the foot for sugarcane pose. 1 more breath. Get long through all the lines of your body. Exhale, forward fold, right foot meets the left. Halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, child's pose. Roll forward to cobra. Push and round to cat. 1 fluid movement with your breath, cow pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Top of the mat, Ardha Uttanasana. And release. Upward salute. Hands to heart center. Shift your weight into your right foot. Low lunge, back knee lowers. Exhale, half splits. Breathe in, high crescent lunge. Modified pyramid. L shape, left heel lifts. Reach through the crown of the head. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose, sink low, arms high. Exhale a little bit deeper, hands to heart center. Single leg chair, left knee hovers. Exhale, airplane. Head and left heel moving in opposite directions. Reverse your warrior. Breathe into the right side of the body. Exhale, side angle, right elbow, right knee. Inhale, runner's lunge with a twist. Pivot onto the ball of the back foot. Open with the right hand. Exhale, all 10 toes, pivot to the right. Sink down into fallen lunge. Inhale, horizon. Pivot to the left, Skandasana at the back of your mat. Inhale, twist open to the right. Exhale, big launch forward into Ardha Chandrasana. Right fingertips down. Stack your left hip on top of your right. If you lose your balance, come back into it. We're here for 3 to 4 breaths. Stillness or curiosity. Anything here is great. One more big inhale. Press out, lengthen, lengthen through your heel and your fingertips. Exhale, left foot meets the right. Hang out here. Big exhale, side out. Bend your knees and take a sway from side to side. Slide your hands underneath your feet again. Padahastasana. See if you can massage your hands with your toes. Release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Find your child's pose. Knees out wide, big toes in the center to touch. Rest your forehead down and release any activation in your arms here. Couple more breaths to settle, to slow the heart rate, to shift energy from fluidity and movement to a bit more of a restorative pace. Round forward to tabletop. Step your right foot on the outside of your right hand. Keep your back knee grounded, twist open with the right hand again. You can stay in this low lunge with a twist. You could also curl your left heel towards your glute. Reach back with the right hand for the left foot for twisted lizard lunge. Couple of options. You could have the big toe and the pinky toe both grounded. You could roll open to the outside of the foot. Just make sure you can breathe here. Expand across the collarbones. You could add a prop underneath your hand on the mat. Two more cycles of breath. And release. Right hand, right knee to the mat. And switch it out. Step your left foot forward on the outside of your hand. Twist open to the left. You can stay here, or you could hold on to the back foot if that feels accessible. You could also use a strap. You could also not really worry about it that much. And whatever you want to do with your left knee and foot is great. Two more cycles of breath here. Gently release your back foot. Tabletop, left knee meets the right. And shift your weight side to side. Take a little wiggle. Maybe a few rounds of cat-cow. But really stop this time. Reducing kind of the intensity and the range of motion of your movements. A slow opening into your cow shape. And a slow rounding into your cat. One more round. And then roll forward one more time into cobra. Thighs touch the mat. Heart lifts forward and up. This time tent your fingertips, bring them out wide. 10 to 2 o'clock. Elbows point up to the sky, feet push into the mat. Breathe in, oscillating cobra. Peeling your chest and your belly and your pelvis from the mat. And exhale, lower back down, nice and slow. Couple rounds here again, nothing really intense. Maybe smaller movements than you're used to, but still linking breath with body. One more, breathe in, lift up, and exhale, lower to your belly. Rest your cheek on the back of your palms in crocodile, so just a prone, a belly shavasana. Rock your pelvis from side to side, releasing out the low back. Half frog, bring your right knee up towards your right elbow. We're not going to be here long. Twist open. Your arm opens out to the right side. You can cactus your arms or keep them straight. 3 breaths to land in your twist. Letting it feel good, letting your body slow down even more. Roll back to your belly. Half frog, left knee towards your left elbow. Just for a moment, and then thread your right arm underneath your left elbow. And unfurl into your supine twist. Left arm extends long to the left side. More breath in. Exhale, roll onto your belly. Land here for a few moments of stillness. Total body release and relaxation. Letting anything move through that might have shifted during this practice. Notice if you're already leaving the space with your mind, and come back for just another minute or two. You can return to any sensations you feel, or just tracing the pattern of your breath. Or being with your thoughts if they are relevant, if they are useful. You can stay here as long as you have time for. Keep your eyes closed if you can. Roll onto a side. Stay in your side lying for just a moment. And then press to a seat, any comfortable seat. Take one more wiggle, one more breath. And then we'll all sweep our arms overhead on an inhale. Exhale, palms to touch. Bring them through the center of your body, through third eye or through heart center. And take a bow. Gratitude for this practice, for a few moments with yourself, to be with your body and all the layers of you, and to shift energy and to have fun. You can start to rub your hands along your thighs and slowly blink your eyes open. Taking in the space around you again. Notice how you feel. Take your time here, so if there's anything else that you would like to finish up with, you always have the option. But I hope you feel great. I hope that was fun. I hope you were able to get out of your head and into your body, maybe enter a little bit of a flowy, fun time. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time.